Hello guys, welcome back, UK Van Addict. So today we're going to be insulating the roof. That's just it. So yeah, we're going to insulate all the roof. It's all been thermal barriered and sealed with the silver aluminium tape. So I've cut 4 strips out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 middle ones, and then I'm going to do these outside ones last because that one needs a lap putting on it. Yeah, so this is the tape. So this is the tape that we use. It's just aluminium foil silver tape or something or other. Aluminium, yeah, aluminium tape. But it's meant to be fire resistant and what have you. So yeah, let's crack on with this and get a few panels up, and I'll show you what I've done so far. Right, so I've got some adhesive spray, so I'm going to spray glue these and then obviously leave it a couple of minutes, let it go off, and then it sticks way better. I mean, if you just glue it, stick it straight on it, it don't stick. You have to wait till it, you know, gets a bit sticky. So let's get a bit of this on here. You'll need it a bit in the middle. That's going to stick well. That ain't coming off, that is for sure. Trust me, it stinks. That's why the back door's open. I usually open the front window. Get a bit of air in here. But yeah, that smells. Leave that set for a couple of minutes. I'll do the other 2 as well, so I can just pop them in, stick it up, and it's done, sealed. I'll seal it, but I'll show you what I'm going to do there as well. Alright, right, that's all them sprayed. Couple of minutes, they'll be ready to go on. Right, let's hope these are glued enough. Well, that's sticking. See, when it sticks to a certain part, it won't move. See, that normally just fits in nice and snug, but because it's glued and it'll stick somewhere, it won't move. That's that's what makes it awkward putting it in. But you want it glowing, don't you? You don't want it rattling around. That stops all the creaking around and the noises. Yeah, that's well stuck. Right, now what we'll do is get some silver tape on it and seal it. Strip a small bit off for the ends. It's a bit of a pain in the backside to separate it. There we go. So just stick it to the side of the wall so I can peel all that off, and then I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. This takes the longest trying to separate it, stick it on. I mean, sealing all the roof up with the thermal barrier stuff, it just took me hours and hours. Just pain in the backside, it just takes forever. Right, I'll show you that. So that's what I mean. Right, so obviously it's a bit rough there where it was catching on the edge of there. Like the mark, it's going to be sealed. So yeah, that's it sealed, and that's it not sealed. I'm going to put some tape across there anyhow, so that's all going to be sealed. It won't matter anyhow because it's there's no gaps in it. But yeah, that's what it's all going to look like eventually. Yeah. So I'll crack on with that and show you in a minute. Right, just give you a quick look at what I've done. I've only done one panel, I've just sealed it. But that's it all sealed. Falling over. Yep, that's what it's meant to look like. These panels here, I've glued them all, but it's dried so much. But what I'll do is I'll get some more spray glue and I'll glue that panel, just give it a little spray on it. I'll just do individual ones, saves it drying so quick, and then with that already got the glue on it, it'll bond to it. It will bond to it a lot better. But yeah, it's dried up a little bit too quick. That shouldn't have done them all at the same time. But yeah, that one's stuck up, brilliant. So let's go get some more glue and do some more gluing. Right, a little update on what I've done so far. Let's flip the camera. Right, so I've insulated up to that, you know, where the max air fan goes. I just need to do the other three panels. So let's have a little look. So you can see what it used to look like, now what it looks like. All insulated with a Kingspan, sealed, every panel sealed. Just need to do this last panel. I'll just put that lat in there screwed it up. You see there's a bit of a repair bodge job in the corner, which slightly drips in that corner, so when we get some dry weather, obviously I've put a little tub there so it collects the rainwater. It's only a little tiny bit, there's nothing in it really, even when we've had that bad weather, the rain. There's just a few drops in it, but it obviously needs to be dealt with. So when we get some dry weather, and as soon as it, you know, the puddles go off the roof, because the roof's all wobbly and what have you, it's not straight. So as soon as we get some decent weather and it stops raining, it dries up, I'm going to go up there and I'm going to seal the roof, because obviously I need to put the max air fans in. So once I've put the max air fans in, I'll seal it all. And yeah, and I'll seal all that corner. So right, let's crack on with finishing the insulation on that piece there. See you soon. Right, so I've finished up to this point here. It's just the garage compartment to do now. That's all insulated. Let's just zoom in that all out. So that's all insulated, sealed up. I've put that lat of wood across there, insulated it all, sealed it. So when I cut the all out, obviously it's going to cut into the insulation and what have you. So that doesn't matter. I'm going to wrap everything up today, for today, because it's freezing. My nose has been running like a frigging tap. So. And I haven't done a great deal, but it's took me long enough to do it. It's freezing, so I'll be back tomorrow to do a little bit more on it then. See you soon. Right, back at it again. Another day. So it's been freezing, as you know, so I've not done a great deal on the van, but like I say, back on it again today. I've cut the insulation, what's over in the corner. I've glued it, glued the ceiling so it won't sticking up. Probably gone off now by now, so I might have to spray some more on, but let's have a go anyhow. Yeah, still a bit tacky. Yeah, still a bit tacky. So have a go. And I've put a heater in here today because it's bloody freezing, ice cold. Oh my God. It's hard doing this up here. Glue catches, it sticks. Yeah, that's well and truly stuck that. Like you say, I've got a heater in here today, so it's a bit warmer. But when I come in the van, you can feel it. It's definitely a little bit warmer. Especially I ain't got the back door open as well, and the floor and ceiling's insulated, so it's making a tiny bit of difference. See, this is now the garage compartment. Cut to the exact size, that's why it's so difficult to get in, so it's nice and tight. I think the glue's slightly gone off a bit too much on that. We're just going to get taped in anyhow. Right, so you get the general idea what I'm doing. So I'll pause it and I'll come back when I've sealed it all up with the silver tape. I tell you something, you go through plenty of tape. I mean, you got to appreciate how much taping up's been done. On the thermal barrier and on the insulation. That's 2 full rows. I don't know how many meters or so is on the row, but yeah, you can just see that bit that's not done. I just need to, well, I need to cut a strip along there off. Or maybe I don't actually. I can get one of them lats and then fit it into the groove like I did on that one at the end. Fit into the grooves at the end. and then put a tack screw in it, a couple of tack screws to screw it in, and that I just screwed it at both ends. And then obviously when I ply it all out, ply the ceiling out, it'll just go, well, it's going to go below, well, yeah, it'll still go below that, the wire, the tube there. And if it doesn't, I'll push it behind. So we're cracking on. Right, I was going to go whip into the garage and go get some more tape, because I have got some more. Well, not a lot really done on the van so far, you know. When you're watching the videos, you know, you think, oh well, it's the floor's been done, there's a bit of progress, there's the thermal barriers and all, sealing it up, the insulation, you know, it all takes time. But I keep saying, oh, I can't wait to get the van done, but it's freezing. It's absolutely freezing working in this weather, and I'm looking for a decent day to do some work on it, because I'm in here and I'm just freezing cold. My nose is running like a tap, you know. I feel stiff because my hands are aching, you know, because of the cold. I'm pushing these boards up, you know. I mean, because obviously working on the roof, I've slightly pulled the back, stretching it too much. And that's only to do with the cold. So, yeah, I don't want the videos to be too long, because I bumped into someone the other day and they says, oh, you know, they just made a comment that says, your videos are great, but just don't make them too long, he says, because there's, you know, he gets bored. I'm not saying everybody gets bored, but, you know, I don't want people to get bored. I want people to come back and watch the channel, you know. I want people to see the progress, what I'm doing. And I know sometimes it doesn't seem like a lot of progress, but you know, when we're working with this sort of weather, it's bloody freezing, you know. But now it's warming up. It's meant to be warming up towards, you know, the end of the week and next week. So I'm hoping to crack on with a bit more. I've run out of materials anyhow. I need a wooden lat to go across the back of there, so I can put the insulation in and put the wooden lat on. Then I'm gonna start putting the ceiling up. So yes, I need to get the track saw out and cut the boards, because obviously they're at 4 foot lengths, and if I go to 4 foot lengths, I'm going to end up being in the middle of each of these boards, and there's nothing to screw them to. So I want to go to the I'll show you anyhow, to the middle of them, you know, the track. So the boards are going to meet up in the middle of there, so because that's metal. So I've got some tack screws, and I'm going to screw it into the metal frame. So we've got a good fix in there. So like I say, I need to cut a few inches off the end. It's probably about 6 or 7 inches or so. Yeah, so I'm going to crack that's my next job I want to crack on with. So once I've boarded it, then I can get up on the roof, because there, like I said, do you remember when I said that there's a bit of a leak in the corner? Well, I put a little tub there, and there's quite a bit of water. I thought it was just a little bit of a drip sort of thing, but yeah, it was a little takeaway tub half full of water, because it's been a few days on it that I've worked on it. So yeah, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate all your subscriptions and what have you. Just got to remember, liking and subscribing is for free. So if you join my channel and you've got this far, like and subscribe. Brilliant. Make a comment, whatever. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up at that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. See you soon.